Hi everybody, welcome to Danny's Beer Reviews. First drink on a Friday, which makes
From
it.
Friday, from Friday, from Friday.
That's right, it's on Friday. I like to drink something a little bit fun on a Friday. It's the start of my weekend, so I like to, just welcome that weekend in. I actually found this drink in my local B&M, £2.49, and it's these, Dead Man's Fingers. So it's the spiced rum brand. They've got into the alcoholic energy drink market. They've got 4 versions. They only had 2 in my B&M, so they've got the blue raspberry and they got the tangy lime. I was going to try the tangy lime, but just for I switched the camera on, I dropped that and it rolled across the floor. So that's going to be a little bit lively if I open that one, so I'll put that away for now. 8% ABV. It'd be interesting if they're a credible alternative to traditional alcohol drinks, and that's the reason for getting it. The second reason for getting it is I'm fascinated by the fact it's Dead Man's Fingers. Simply because I love my spiced rum, and I've had quite a lot of Dead Man's Fingers rum. Now, I think it's actually brewed by the same people as well. I don't think, kind of want to avoid the ingredients a little bit, but I don't think it'll have rum in it. But let's get it out of the can into a glass, and let's see what we've got, shall we? I always have a problem with energy drink. Ooh, flipping it! I always have a problem with energy drinks because the taurine, which is, this has, it's got caffeine and taurine in. I always find it has that tang, and I don't like it. I'm not a massive fan of that. I'm not a massive fan of artificial sweeteners in these types of drinks. So it'll be interesting. Flipping heck! I don't know if that's going to come across as neon. It's absolutely clear as anything, and it's a neon blue colour. So this is the blue raspberry flavour, which is an interesting flavour, which we'll talk about in a little minute. But yeah, perfectly clear and a neon blue. Crikey, what's that going to do to my insides? Take a snifter, shall we? That doesn't smell too bad, actually. It does smell like the blue slush. And that's really what it smells of. It's not really a raspberry smell. Yeah, no, I'm not taking back actually. It is a raspberry type smell. Hey, do you know what? It smells actually decent enough. Let's taste it, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Ooh. Yeah, it's got artificial sweetener taste, which I really don't like. Yeah, it's got that artificial sweetener aftertaste, which I'm not a fan of at all. But there's people out there who drink energy drinks who probably might like it. Now it's interesting because it's raspberry blue. Blue raspberry. I'll get around a minute. Blue raspberry, exactly like the blue slush. The blue slush is it's blue and it's supposed to be a raspberry flavour. Now, when the kids were little and used to ask for raspberry flavour slush, I was quite interested in why it was blue. Nobody we bought it from could ever tell us. So a little bit of googling, a little bit of research back in the olden days, and from memory, I think it was a food producer wanted to produce a raspberry flavour. It was an artificial raspberry flavour, but he didn't want to produce a red one because that would get confused with cherry and strawberry and that sort of thing. So he invented blue raspberry. So it's invented in a lab, flavour and colour. And the rest is kind of history. With slush, we all know it are, but it's in lots of foods. Now, obviously, I bet blue balls, I bet that's supposed to be a blue raspberry, isn't it? I don't know. So I'm not really getting any ABV out of it. It's sweet. I wouldn't even say it tastes raspberry, or if it does, it does have a slight raspberry flavour. I'll give it that. But then it's overtaken by the artificial sweeteners that are in it. Which really isn't a nice flavour at all. I can't get on with that. Like I say, people who like taurine and that taurine tang and like energy drinks in general might like it, because that flavour, that sweet raspberry flavour, is reminiscent of blue slush. I'm down it just to get rid of it. Dead Man's Fingers raspberry fermented alcohol beverage with raspberry flavourings, caffeine, taurine and guarana for a taste of the unusual. Contains barley and sulfates. High caffeine content, not recommended for children or pregnant or breastfeeding women. 32 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. Bristol and Bath Distillery. So that's not who does Dead Man's Fingers, I don't think. Down in Bristol. Do you know, it's one of those odd drinks, I suppose. Yes, it's Dead Man's Fingers, the Spice Rum brand, neon blue colour, very clear. It does have the aroma of the blue slush. Flavour wise, it has the flavour of the blue slush, but it's got that artificial, got the tang of the taurine, which I don't like, and the artificial sweeteners in it, which I don't like either. But if you're a fan of blue slush, if you're a fan of if you're a fan of energy drinks, you will love this. Me, not so much. And I'm going to score it, for me, I'm going to score it 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 from Andy's Beer Reviews. Whatever you're drinking tonight, please enjoy it until the next review. Cheers, everybody.